Implementation of renewable energy in the aviation sector. This presentation addresses and reviews the literature discussing benefits, successes, and limitations of alternative energy sources for aviation, such as batteries, hydrogen, and biofuel. Batteries have multiple benefits. They provide a reduction in cost and flexibility in operations. You can swap in a new battery pack whenever you need to. Also, there's been multiple avenues of research being done with batteries. You have research being done by the phone industry, by automotive, by aviation, and by tons of other sources. And this has led to a better understanding of battery composition and ultimately will lead to the best configuration. Some successes, there's been several conceptual models created testing the longevity of batteries, how best to apply batteries in aviation, and multiple of other models. Also, several small all-electric aircrafts have been implemented and are actually running in several airports around the world. Some limitations with batteries is that because of the increased demand for flight, which will lead to an increased demand for electricity, there's a need for extensive electrical grid improvement and redesign and renovation. Also, when you've used the battery, once you've used it all up, you still have the issue of weight. And so it's not like traditional fuel that once you combust it and burn it, it gets lighter. You'll have the issue of weight throughout the whole flight. Moving on to hydrogen. Hydrogen has several benefits such as reduction of emissions. Hydrogen consumption only emits H2O or water, and compared to kerosene, which also emits CO2 and NO and myriad of other things. Also, it has improved performance compared to kerosene jet fuel. Also, because hydrogen fuel cells are more compact, you can actually make hybrid technologies of hydrogen battery and improve the longevity of the flight. Some successes is, again, there's also been several mathematical models testing the power output, the emissions, and how best to configure the plane. Another success is that Airbus is designing a commercial fleet that will run off of hydrogen combustion and will be ready by the 2030s. Limitations are that you need extensive plane redesign. You have to redesign the storage tanks, and you have to redesign the engines. Also, if the extraction process for hydrogen isn't clean, like if you're not extracting hydrogen in a renewable way, you're negating the effect of burning hydrogen in the first place. Now, moving on to biofuel. Biofuel has several benefits. You can blend it with kerosene and you can use it in modern plane design. Biofuel also emits less emissions than traditional fuel. Some successes of biofuel is that they've been testing a series of types of biofuel, testing whether the types of emissions that they emit, the power output, the efficiency, and so we have a really good understanding of what biofuels are available. But also Boeing has been designing a commercial plane that uses a blend of kerosene and biofuel. That's called the Eco Demonstrator. It's currently flying. Some limitations of biofuels are not as fuel efficient or energy efficient. And also, if the life cycle of the biofuel is not clean, if you're extracting it with unclean methods, it's just emissions compounding on emissions. So overall, all three of these avenues are excellent solutions for today, but they need more research. Once research and development has occurred, the short-term solution, which is reducing emissions, will be biofuel. And the long-term solution, which will be emission-free, is hydrogen and battery technology. And that is overall what the literature has to say in regards to renewable energy in the aviation sector.